Hell Hunter. Anti-nomen. Move among the options in the main menu with swipe left and swipe right. Then tap 2 times to select an option. New game. The story of Elian, the vampire hunter, is about to start. You can skip cutscenes double tapping for 2 seconds. Move among the options in the pause menu with swipe left and swipe right. Then tap 2 times to select an option. Swipe right and left to explore the environment, forward and backwards. Use double tap to examine the interactive elements. Touch with 5 fingers to open the pause menu. During battle, double tap to attack. Swipe left, right or down to dodge. Swipe up to drink a blood vial. Very well. That is all you need to know in order to survive. Good luck. Our story takes place in our days, in a place located somewhere in Transylvania. In a world where technology has spread worldwide, mankind can't even imagine that vampires and all the creatures of the night actually exist. Some of them even manage to integrate into society. Elian is a Dampier, the son of a vampire and a human. He became a vampire hunter a modern pub frequented by young people. At the moment, there's some catchy music playing. You have reached Gla bartender. Elian pays the Gla to the village. It's a calm place compared to most cities. You have reached fountain. Met to the castle of. What Elian sees when he enters is a huge room with a. You have reached main hall. Manticore. Manticore. The battle begins. The battle ends. Elian gains 1 giant arm. The battle begins. The battle ends. Elian gains 2 dragon. A battle begins. The battle ends. Elian gains Dark Knight. The battle begins. The battle ends. Elian gains entrance door to the light. Elian slays hordes of monsters along his way. No. You have reached library to the throne room. You opened life experience quit a battle background volume 40 alert sound quit game. You're back in the map. Bookshelf 2, bookshelf 1. This part of bookshelf 3. This book. There's an empty space in this bookshelf 1. Actually on a bookshelf pile. Elian takes a close book, to the book, a lonely book, book, pile of bookshelf, alien find, book to the throne room. Alien's assault is overwhelming. You have reached Dracula. Alien take. The battle begins. Alien is getting weaker. Alien is defeated. Seems like this is the end. It is a battle that Alien can't win. In the end, he loses his strength, and Dracula slowly gets close to him. Dracula's red eyes light up. A few seconds later, Alien's sight gets distorted. The room behind the Lord of Darkness comes alive. The throne morphs into an infernal beast. The room gets dark and populated by creatures, where before there was only the furniture of the room. Alien's sight. Alien opens his eyes, and all around there's a quiet coast. You have reached floating sea, distant Alien can see Dracula's castle. Blood to inland, float to in. As Alien travels inland, the mist becomes more. You have reached mist. Wooden building, medical kit. Wooden building 2, wooden build. Alien, wooden inside. Medical kit. A medical kit. Wood to the coast, to house. There are other wooden buildings proceeding further, even some lumber. You have reached mist. Wooden building 3, lumber. Wooden nothing interest. Wall to houses 1. You have reached to wooden building 2, since to the 2 house. You have reached wooden building lumber. To gather that much lumber, it would be necessary to have the presence of wood to the misty area. The buildings end here. Alien now You have reached saving point. You say corpse. To houses to corpse. To houses to the left part. You open inventory. Life 100% life experience point. Alien reached level 1. 100 experience for the next level. You're back in the map. To the right, saving point. To the right path. Alien is surrounded by trees and bushes. You have reached Mist Wolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains chopped up tree. Sign. Alien checks the chop to mist to the next area. The growls behind Alien are increasing. You have reached Wolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains medic werewolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains to the previous to the medical kit. There's a medical kit. To the next area. More werewolves are ambushing Alien. The growl. You have reached Misty Area 4, Werewolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains rock tree to the right. The path is werewolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 1 hot rock tree to the You have reached Misty Area 3 Wolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains werewolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains scratch to the previous. You have reached Wolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 9. Sign. Chopped up tree. That axe will to miss to the next step. You have reached Wolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains medical werewolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains to the medical to the next. You have reached Misty Werewolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains rock tree to the left, to the right. Alien gets the axe and chops the planks with a few blows. Now hurry, before the herd comes. Alien doesn't hear any more growls behind him. You have reached Misty Air saving point. Bones, werewolf. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains saving point. Bow. Saving point. You saved the game. To Misty Area 4. To Misty Alien is about to exit the forest. You have reached ground. Rocks. Lumber. Alpha where Alien is in front. The battle begins. The enemy is getting faster. The battle ends. Alien gains 200. Alien stabs him to ground. To out. Alien finally comes out of that place. You have reached watering can. The axe is near the flowers. Lumber. To Misty. To the wooden to the wooden house. With his last force, Alien enters the house. You have reached to the mountain bed. Tool pot hanging over. Tool pot. Alien The battle begins. Alien manages to escape. The battle ends. Double tap to... No matter the weapon, that creature seems invincible, and his blows are devastating. Alien... You open life points. Less than 75% life point. You're back in bed. Extinct to the mouth. Saving to the... You have reached Mount... You opened life experience. Alert. Battle. Alert. You're back in axe. Water. Flower. Lumber. To mist. To the wooden house. Going inside the build. To the mountain path. To mist. There's no reason. To the That being is quite fast, and the path is steep. You have reached Mountain Pass. Man-eater roots. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gain. Bloodsucker thorns. The battle. The battle ends. Alien gains 100. The battle begins. Alien manages to escape. The battle ends. Double tap to continue. Corpse. Start to the mountain pass. Southwest egg. Alien is getting tired, but that creature seems unstoppable. You have reached rocks. The battle begins. manages to escape. The battle ends. Double tap to continue. Southwest exit. This is the pinnacle of the mountain pass. Even if you have reached rubble, broken shot, edge of the cliff. Swipe left. Alien times his for northeast exit. You have reached southwest north. You have reached bloodsucker thorns. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gate. To the mountain path. Southwest to the You have reached to the mountain, to the wooden house. You have reached wooden extinguished bed, toolbox. Actually, the sheath was above the box. Bed to the mountain pass. You have reached to the mountain path, to the wood, to the mountain path. You have reached bloodsucker thorns. The battle. The battle ends. Alien gains. To the mountain path. South. You have reached southwest exit. You have reached to the wastelands. The place is empty. Grass doesn't grow anywhere. You have reached way to outside. Saving point. Zombie. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains. Say dead tree. Zombie. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 1. Say dead tree. Water can dead saving to outside the wastelands. To the manor. Alien knocks the wide and robust double door. Up. You have reached to floor 1. West door to floor. After Alien climbs the stair, you have reached west door eggs medical kit. Wet medical. Alien finds 2 see to the entrance hall, to the dinner hall. Alien enters the hall. Another elegant room with a lock. You have reached save table, manor table, saving point, table, manor owner. Alien sits. The battle begins. battle ends. Alien gains 3. With the axe here. Window. Saving point. To saving point. You saved the game. You opened life point. Quit game. Hell Hunter. Exit game.